Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Phyllis Jerry. Yes, and I am excited about this channel. Thank you so much for the love, for the subscriptions, for the likes, for the comments. I am really grateful. Yeah, so as I mentioned in my introduction video to this channel is about inspiration, where I seek to empower us, to help us with skills, and to help us realize the best version of our lives that we can ever live. Yeah, so I last year, in the last part of last year, but 2019, I went to my village. Yes, where I am married, and I have an interest in investing in agriculture. So this is where I got the opportunity. So I relocated from Nairobi and went to the village, and it was such an experience being there, and I am grateful. And there's some of things that I have learned from this venture when I am there preparing the field for planting. You have to prepare the place where you to cultivate the place where you will be planting. And then there's the aspect of planting in the actual sense. So when you're planting, most of the time the plants that you're planting are very small. Like when you're planting maize, when you're planting beans, these seeds are small. But my main venture is in horticulture, and I have been farming kales. Yes, sukuma wiki. And so when you're preparing the land for planting, you find that the seeds are very small, tiny things, tiny seeds. And when you plant them, when you're preparing the seed bed, you have to prepare it in such a way that it is good for the planting and germination for the plant. And so when you're planting, you put the seed in the soil and bury it, and it has to stay there for almost two weeks. It starts coming up on the seventh day after planting. And when you're planting, you have to prepare the land. You have to put manure. You have to put, whether it's the organic manure or the DAP. Then you have to water the place. You have to make the soil to be fine so that the seed can grow. And so when you put the seed in the soil, you do not know what is happening right in there in the soil. And that is where the patience for the farmers comes in. You don't know what is happening there. You only see the shoot coming up after the seventh day of them after or the seventh day after planting. And I was thinking, what really happens in the soil when the plant is when the seed is in there. And you find that you have to give the right things that are required for that seed to germinate, and so that the shoot can come up. So you have to provide manure. As I said, you have to keep on watering the soil so that it can come up. And when the seed is in the soil, so many things are happening, you know so many things are happening. The roots there's the cracking of the upper part of the seed. There's cracking, which is not easy. There's the germination. There's the production of roots, which are going to help the seed, the plant, to absorb the nutrients that you have put in the soil, and to absorb the water. And there is the shoot production, the embryo, and then this embryo becomes the shoot, and then it comes up to the field. And when all these are happening, they are the things that we do not really see as farmers. You do not see but there's really a lot of things that are happening inside the soil. And this happens to us in life. There are some times where we get to a point where there is total silence. You do not know what is happening. You look at your phone, no one is calling. You even want to you check whether you either missed a call, or you even check the setting of your phone, to see why are people not calling me. You are all alone in the dark in your house, and no one seems to be caring about you. No one is asking you how are you. No one is even commenting that you're smart. And these are the really times that can get the better part of our lives, of our mind. We feel that we are low in life, but these are the things that are happening to us when we are germinating, you find that you're getting this pressure, to be accepted, to be appreciated, but these things are not coming. So this is the point where you get there, and you look within, you get the strength from within. This is the time that you need to take and reevaluate your goals, reevaluate your relationships, reevaluate how you want to live your life. Well, if you're married, you want to reevaluate how your life is going to be, the life of your children is going to be. If you are a student, you have to evaluate what are the people that you want to keep in your life, what are the relationships that you want to keep in your life, what are the things that you want to achieve. These are the things that are within you. So you find that when you're cracking that upper coat that is in that seed, when you're cracking it, you have to really strengthen yourself and get strength from an upper being, which is God. You have to build a relationship with yourself. You have to be a friend with yourself. You have to speak to yourself. And when you're getting up, like when the shoot is coming up, it has to crack through the ground. The ground is not as easy to be cracked as we could think. So you have to crack through the ground, and you have to shoot up so that the leaves can come up to get sun and to get warmth, and so that photosynthesis can take place. And when photosynthesis is taking place, this is where the plant will start flourishing. The leaves are going to be produced, and at the end of the 1 month of the 1 month of being in the seedbed, you find, before you transplant that seedling, you find that a lot of things are happening. You have to strengthen your roots. Your roots have to absorb the right nutrients, which are prayer, which are the word of God in our lives now. Like the plant is absorbing the manure, the water, and the things, that the ingredients that it needs, the mineral that it needs to germinate. And so when the shoot comes up, this is when they get the sun, and they start flourishing, and they start producing the leaves, so that when the first month is up, you can start now transplanting that seedling to the actual place where the real leaves are going to be produced. So in our lives, when you're in that silence, just know that you are not there to die. You have not been buried. You have been planted. So you better take that point and come up, strengthen yourself, and find strength from within before you are able to be accepted out there. Because as I say in even the previous videos, whatever that you reflect out there, whatever that you sell to the world, is what is going to buy. So you have to strengthen yourself and get out there, and eventually you will find that when you are ready to be transplanted, when you're ready to go out there, people are going to start accepting you. People are going to start seeing the value, but it has to start from within. The strength has to come from within. The minerals and the water that you need, you have to start absorbing it in that place where you find you're thinking you're buried. But really, I want to encourage us that we are not, when in those moments of silence, in those moments of despair, let us know that we are not being buried. You are not there to die. You are not there to stay there and stick there and start lamenting and saying that no one cares about me. But find strength from within. Find strength from your values. You have to reevaluate all these things, and you find strength from your beliefs. You need to find strength from God, so that when you rise up, when you start flourishing, when you're transplanted and you're getting out there, people are going to see that really that you were not supposed to die. You were not meant to die. And I want to tell us this day that you are not there to die. You are there to flourish. So get out there, find strength from within, find strength from God, and get out there, and you will find that people are starting to accept you. Your business idea is starting to make sense to people. Your education is starting to flourish. You are starting to get the grades that you want. If you're in college, your business idea, when you present it to other people, because you have worked on it in those moments of silence, in those moments that people don't seem to be seeing you. So get out there and find strength. find strength in those moments of silence. Find strength in those moments of despair. And I believe that we are going to get it and we are going to flourish in life. So just know, my friend, that you are not there to die. You are not buried, but you have been planted. Please grow. Thank you and see you around. Please subscribe, refer, comment, and I'll see you around.